In today's class, we will see about the mechanism of action of HMG-CoA reductase inhibitors. So these HMG-CoA reductase inhibitors is one class of drugs which are used as anti-hyperlipidemic agents. So coming to the mechanism of action, inhibitors of HMG-CoA reductase lower plasma cholesterol levels by three related mechanisms. So the three related mechanisms are: one is the inhibition of cholesterol biosynthesis, then second is enhancement of receptor mediated LDL uptake, then third is reduction of VLDL precursors. These are the three ways how the reduction in cholesterol take place by use of these HMG-CoA reductase inhibitors. Then HMG-CoA reductase is the rate limiting step in cholesterol biosynthesis. It is the enzyme which is responsible for the one of the steps, which is like a conversion of HMG-CoA to mevalonic acid. So the substrate, this is one important question that you may have to remember it for the GPAT exam. So that is, what is the enzyme which converts HMG-CoA, that is 3-hydroxy 3-methyl glutryl CoA. Okay, HMG-CoA is the substrate which is converted into mevalonic acid. So you have to say that HMG-CoA reductase is the enzyme responsible. Or the question may be asked in the other way around also. That is, HMG-CoA reductase. What is the substrate for HMG-CoA reductase? Then the answer is HMG-CoA or 3-hydroxy 3-methyl glutryl CoA. Then the other question that can be asked in this topic is, what is the product of HMG-CoA which is reduced by the reductase HMG-CoA reductase enzyme? Then your answer must be mevalonic acid. So this is one important bit that can be asked for GPAT question. Then the inhibition of this enzyme causes an initial decrease in the hepatic cholesterol, and next is the compensatory mechanism comes into play. As a result of it, there is enhanced expression of both HMG-CoA reductase and as well as LDL receptors. So with this increased LDL receptors, so it may increase the direct removal of VLDL and IDLs from the blood circulation. And because these lipoproteins are precursors to LDL, this action may contribute to the overall lowering of plasma LDL cholesterol. Then coming to the finally, all the HMG-CoA reductase inhibitors can produce a modest, that is 8 to 12% increase in HDLs. So HDLs are required, that is highly desirable lipoproteins. Okay, then coming to the what is the main mechanism at the molecular level. What happens is, see, in normal biosynthesis of cholesterol, the HMG-CoA is converted into mevalonic acid. Okay, mevalonic acid. Then HMG-CoA reductase enzyme, so it leads to formation of an intermediate. So the intermediate is, this is the intermediate which is formed here. Okay, and that intermediate is converted into mevalonic acid. So this is the mevalonic acid. Okay. And when you see into the structure of the drug, that is the statins, so which we have written, this is the statin, structure of the statins which are used as HMG-CoA reductase inhibitors. So this inactive prodrug, example, the prodrugs are mevastatin, lovastatin, and in this class we have classified these statins into two ways. That is, one is, can anybody answer? One is the natural statins and other are synthetic statins. Okay, so based on the source from which these compound is obtained, then we can classify them into natural statins or synthetic statins. Okay. And in this case, the myostatin and lovastatin are the prodrugs, which in vivo hydrolysis will lead to a ring opening of this lactone ring. So this is the lactone ring, and in vivo hydrolysis, that is when it is taken into the body, it will undergo hydrolysis to give this product. Okay. Now, if you look into the structure of the intermediate in the conversion of HMG-CoA to mevalonic acid, and if you look into the hydrolyzed lactone ring, they have structural similarity to each other. Okay, so you have here you have carboxylic acid group, then you have here carboxylic acid group, then next to it you have OCH2 and you have OH here, and similarly OH in the starting. And apart from that, the OH at the lower end of the carbon is also present, and this is linked to a bicyclic system. So the lactone ring is linked to a bicyclic system using a ethylene, that is the two carbon chain to the bicyclic system. Okay, so this way, because of the structural resemblance of the opened or hydrolyzed lactone with that of the intermediate of the HMG CoA, so these statins will compete for the active site of the HMG CoA reductase, and the statins have got more affinity towards the HMG CoA reductase enzyme when compared to the HMG CoA. So this is how the enzyme is inhibited, which is responsible for synthesis of cholesterol. Then coming to the SAR of the, so coming to the sources here, see myostatin, this is also an important point that you should remember, is isolated from the Penicillium species. Okay, and what is the affinity of this myostatin towards the HMG CoA reductase means it is 10,000 fold more than the HMG CoA. Okay, so if you take that, if you assume that this is the substrate actually, so this is the myostatin is 10,000 fold having more affinity than HMG CoA. So at the site, this is statins will go and bind, and they will not allow HMG CoA, the substrate, to bind to the HMG CoA reductase. Okay, then you have another drug, lovastatin. This lovastatin, it is twofold active than myostatin. Okay, myostatin. Now if you compare, so the affinity of myostatin is 10,000 fold with respect to HMG CoA, and we are telling that lovastatin is equal to 2 times of myostatin, then the affinity must be 20,000 times more than the HMG CoA. So by this we can say lovastatin is more potent than the myostatin. Okay, and this lovastatin is obtained from two Monascus ruber is the one source, and other source is Aspergillus cereus. So these are the two important points that you will have to remember for the GPAT. So lovastatin is obtained from two sources, that is Monascus ruber and Aspergillus cereus. So these are the two natural sources for getting the lovastatin. Okay. Then coming to the SAR of HMG-CoA reductase inhibitors. So if you look into the basic structure, so here we have, this is the hydrolyzed lactone ring that we have, and to this, if you number these carbons, so this has 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So in most of the cases, there is the third position is having hydroxy position, that is hydroxyl group, and this is one of the open form of this lactone ring. And then ring A. So ring A is an bicyclic system. Okay. So ring A is a bicyclic system. So the substitutions on the bicyclic system is that it is a partially saturated bicyclic system with the substitutions on the bicyclic systems on both the rings. It is an ester substitution at one of the bicyclic systems. Okay, and there is a side chain. This is the side chain present. So this is the place where this C carbon or the ring system, okay, binds. So this is the ring system that is present here. Okay, so this is the ring A, and in the previous things we have also seen that not only without this bicyclic system also there is possibility to have the HMG-CoA reductase inhibitors. Okay, and this is the common structure for such compounds where the bicyclic system is absent. Okay, and this X can have different substitutions, and this is where the substitution, which is the hydrolyzed lactone ring, can join here. And in majority of the cases, the benzene substitution on this particular tetracyclic system has a para-fluoro ring. So this is ring B and this is ring A, and to it this partially hydrolyzed the system, that is partially hydrolyzed one, we call it as 7 substituted 3,5 dihydroxy heptanoic acid. Hepta means 7 membered, that is 7 carbon, not membered, 7 carbon. Okay, so 7 substituted 3,5 dihydroxy heptanoic acid. Dihydroxy. See here, we have missed one of the group here. So this is OH and here. Okay. So 3,5 dihydroxy. Third position and fifth position there is hydroxyl group. Dihydroxy heptanoic. Hepta is 7 carbon containing. So this is 7 carbon containing. This one is the side chain, and the ring systems are ring A and ring B. So in ring A is a bicyclic system and ring B is a heterocycle. Okay. So coming to the first point of the SAR, the 3,5 dihydroxy carboxylate is essential for inhibitory activity. That is 3,5 dihydroxy carboxylate. So this particular substitution is essential for inhibitory activity. Compounds containing a lactone rings are, so this is the open form. Suppose if it is in the lactone form, then this, if the lactone form is present, then such drugs, they are pro-drugs. So what is meant by pro-drug? So they require in vivo hydrolysis to give you the active compound. Then the second point is that the absolute stereochemistry, okay, absolute stereochemistry of the third and fifth hydroxy groups. So third and fifth hydroxy groups must be same as that found in myostatin or levastatin. So they must be similar to that of myostatin or lovastatin. This is the second SAR point. Then coming to the third point, that is altering the two carbon distance between C5 and ring system. So if you are changing the distance between the lactone ring and the heterocycle, okay, whether it is ring A or ring B, whatever it is. So if you are changing that, then it leads to what is called reduction in activity. So reduction in or diminishes or fails to improve activity. There is no increase in activity or decrease in activity if the distance between. So here, if you look into this, so here the distance between these two, that is the distance between the lactone ring and the heterocycle, it must be a 2 carbon. This is 1 and this is 2. So if there is a change in the distance, then there is no improvement in activity or no increase, or the activity is reduced. Then the coming to the fourth point, okay, a double bond between C6 and C7 can either increase or decrease activity. So the ethyl group provides optimal activity for compounds containing ring A and some heterocyclic ring systems like pyrrole ring of atorvastatin. See, the ethinyl group is optimal for compounds with other ring systems, including the indole, pyrimidine, seen in fluvastatin and rosuvastatin respectively. So here the fourth point is that about the double bond between the C6 and C7. That is, you have the ring system like this. So here, introduction of a double bond can either increase or decrease activity. Then the apart from this, you can have the heterocyclic ring systems here. The ring systems like pyrrole in case of atorvastatin, and the other ethynyl groups ring systems including indole. Indole groups can be present, indole ring system, and pyrimidine also can be present. So the indole group is present in fluvastatin. Remember this, fluvastatin, the heterocyclic system is indole. Okay. And then pyrimidine. See, this one we can easily remember, rosuvastatin. So how you can remember that? E, F, G, H, I. F and I are very close to each other. Okay. So indole in fluvastatin. Okay. So then pyrimidine, PR, PQR, PR, rosuvastatin. And in case of atorvastatin, it is pyrrole. Okay. So these things you will have to remember for the what you call the GPAT questions. Then coming to the ring A. So if the ring, what are the substitutions that you can have in ring A? So decalin ring. So in ring A, it is normally decalin ring. Decalin means 10 carbon containing. Okay. For anchoring the compound to the enzyme active site, replacement with a cyclohexane ring resulted in a 10,000 fold decrease in a activity. So instead of the decalin ring, okay, 10-membered ring system. So this is the 10-membered ring system which is normally present with different substitutions here. So instead of that, if you substitute with a cyclohexane, okay, so there is drop in activity, that is 10,000 fold decrease in activity if the decalin ring is separate or is substituted with a what is called the cyclohexane. Then the second point in the ring A type of substitutions, stereochemistry of either side chain is not important for activity. However, conversion of this ester to an ether results in a decrease in activity. Okay, so ester side chains you have here. So if you look into the uh, here, this is this part. Okay, so this stereochemistry of this side chain is not an important thing, but however, conversion of this ester. So this is the ester form here. Ester into ether will result in a decrease in activity. Then the third point in the ring A system is that methyl substitution, that is methyl substitution at R2, okay, position increases. So this is the position, R2 position increases the activity. Example, that is simvastatin. Simvastatin, the more potent than lovastatin. Simvastatin is more potent than lovastatin because R is equal to CH3, whereas lovastatin is only H. Okay, so I think we have written the structure here. So here, mevastatin and lovastatin we have written. Okay, so in case of mevastatin, it was H and R is equal to CH3 in case of lovastatin. And coming to the fourth point in the ring A type of systems. So the fourth point is that beta hydroxy substitution is more potent than, that is beta hydroxy substitution at R1 position enhances hydrophilicity and provide some cellular specificity. So this particular position, the presence of the hydroxyl group increases the what is called the cellular specificity. Then coming to the ring B type of systems. So in case of ring B type of systems, W, X and Y we have. So they can either be carbon or nitrogen. They can either be carbon or nitrogen, where n is equal to, so n is number of number of carbons of these particular ring system, where n is equal to either 0. So if it is 0, then it becomes a 6-membered ring. Then or 1. So 1 is 7-membered. It becomes the 7-membered ring. So that is, sorry, if it is n is equal to 0, then it becomes 5-membered. And if n is 1, that is n is equal to 1, then it becomes 6-membered ring system. Okay, so there must be either heterocycle, 5-membered heterocycle or a 6-membered heterocycle if it is ring B. Then the parafluorophenyl. So this is the parafluorophenyl. It cannot be coplanar with the central aromatic ring, and structural restraints to cause coplanarity have resulted in a loss of activity. That means these heterocyclic ring and parafluorophenyl ring system, they must not, that is, they should not lie in the same plane. If they lie in the same plane, there is loss of activity. Loss of activity is present if there is loss of activity is seen if the heterocyclic ring and the parafluorophenyl ring are coplanar to each other. Then the third point, in case of the ring B type of statins, they are substitution on the ring system with aryl groups or hydrocarbon chains or amides or sulfonamides enhances lipophilicity and inhibitory activity. So there are substitutions that can be possible in this with aryl groups. That is, the aryl group is this. So if you have the hydrocarbon chains or amides or sulfonamides, okay, these all will lead to increase in lipophilicity, and not only increase in lipophilicity, that can also lead to increase in inhibitory activity. The increase in inhibitory activity. So This is with respect to the SAR of HMG-CoA reductase inhibitors.